Hello everyone, and welcome to UFRL Tier 1, and this is round 4 at Canada. So we're just going to wait. It looks like we've got a dry qualifying, and we're just going to wait for the first cars to come out and set their lap times. So we will just try to see if I can get Iron Shin in as well. Just bear with me. So our first car looks like it's going to be an Aston Martin, which I believe will be Silky Stevens. Got a few cars coming out now. Oh, it's not Silky Stevens, will it be Deck? Yes, it's Deck. So Deck will be setting our first lap time. So we'll stay on board with him for the time being. Followed by Woody in the Alpine. So Deck has missed, I believe, one race. So he is actually in P2 in the championship so far. I believe Merck is currently the champion leader at the moment, but he is missing this race, so it's definitely all going to change after today's race. So we shall see what happens. Has got quite a few cars now on their outlaps. Get some data up. As he comes through the last chicane to start his lap on the ERS. Coming up through turn 1, nice and clean across the curb. Round turn 2, hugging that inside line. Williams in the way, moving out of the way. Turn 3, just cutting across, nicely done. Keeping it nice and tight through these corners. Gently just riding on the curbs through that chicane. Back on the ERS, dropping his rear wing. Another little chicane, just slightly riding the curbs, not too much to invalidate. Round the hairpin, back on the ERS, DRS coming up. As Woody retires as he crashed. We'll have to have a look at that in a moment. I don't think he would have made it back to the pits. Through the last chicane for Deck. Dropping the ERS, rear wing open, crossing the line, and it's going to be 109.8, so that is the next time to beat. As I'm not too sure who's the next to cross the line. I believe it's going to be, no, Gandalf's invalidated, so it's going to be Rusted Bolt. No, he's just starting a lap. So our next vehicle will be Bad Boy to set line. So through the last chicane, dropping his ERS, rear wing open, crossing the line at 110.1. So just about 3/10 off of Deck's pace there. Who we've got next, Ivy, dropping a 110.3. I believe Viva's just starting to... Oh no, there we go. Viva with I think he was just waiting to start his lap, so we'll be doing that now. Deck coming into the pits. Just the Williams. Simon with a 111. And William with a 111.3. Viva, oh sorry, Luke as well, 111.4. Parkour does invalidate, so I believe she'll be starting her lap now. is this a lap for Ivy? Oh, he's coming into the pits. The McLaren's here. Mr. P coming through the chicane. Drops his ERS. Rear wing open, crosses the line. 110.3, which puts him into 4th. Drac has invalidated, so he'll be starting a lap now. Here we've got Jar Jar Binks coming through the last chicane. DRS is activated. Battery on. Crossing the line. 111.5. There was someone with a purple sector, I believe, so we'll have a look at that in a moment. Gandalf on his outlap, so he's just about to start. Got a Haas of Parkours. She's setting the time. Oh, she's coming into the pits. It's the other Haas on a lap at the moment. Yes, Rusted Bolt, who does have a purple sector too. So this could be a time to watch here. DRS activated. Coming up to the last chicane now. Through the last chicane. ERS open. Crossing the line, it will be a 111.3, which puts him into 5th. A few drivers coming into the pits there. We do have a kit coming down the last straight in sector 3, which is William. So is he on a lap time? Also coming into the pits. I think the majority of the cars will be coming in now for another set of tyres. Look, it doesn't look like Gandalf is on a flying lap here. Through the last chicane. Rear wing open. Dropping his ERS to cross the line. 110.3, which does put him 4th. So a very good effort from Gandalf there. Salty Stevens on an outlap. Looks like he's about to start his lap. Deck warming up his tyres a bit. Probably ready to start another lap as well. I think a few cars are just looking to start a lap time, or they're even in the pits. So with no running times at this current moment. Sorry about that, just trying to get Iron Shin in as well. As lots of cars there looking to start a lap, so let's see. As Salty Stevens looks to be setting his lap time now, coming down the last straight in sector 3, coming up to the last chicane. Through the chicane, rear wing open, ERS battery on, crosses the line. That's 112.0. Okay. I didn't see where it put him then at first. A few cars coming up here. Simon just starting a lap. We have a McLaren coming through. On an outlap as well, that is Drac. Ivy on his flying lap, coming through the last chicane. Battery looks a little low, but he's going to put his ERS on. Rear wing open. Ivy crossing the line. The 109.8 puts him on pole. Ivy in the Mercedes takes pole position. So that now is the time to beat Ivy with 109.8. As we've got Mr. P also just on his outlap, starting a lap. Parkour coming through, last chicane. Is she about to set a time? No, she has invalidated. starting their laps, it seems. Destroy Drac coming through the last chicane on a flying lap. Rear wing open. ERS activated to set his first lap time, which will be a 1:10.9, putting him in 7th. As we've got Iron Shin now in the party. Hello. I'll wait for him to respond.
Buddy, how we doing?
Good evening, how are you doing, pal?
All good, all good. Just grab an invite to the stream. I can't do it through the Xbox app.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll drop you one through.
Thank you very much.
Now, bear with me. There we go.
That's it.
So we've currently got Ivy on pole with a 109.8. A few cars currently on flying laps now, so we'll get to see sometimes. We've got Bad Boy about to cross the line.
We are just loading up.
As Bad Boy does set the new pole position now with 109.5. So 3/10 quicker than Ivy's previous pole lap. So a fantastic lap from Bad Boy there. As it looks like there might be two McLarens. Oh no, Drax into the pits. Oh, both McLarens into the pits. So that's their times. I did see Mr. P has gone up to 4th position. Drax currently in 8th.
There we go. Okay.
William is into the pits. Jar Jar Bing also into the pits. So then on the lap, Rusted Bolt here is on the lap, coming down the last straight in sector 3. Through the chicane. Giving everything he's got there, all the way down to 4% battery. A 110.7 from Rusted Bolt puts him P8.
Alright, then we've got Deck starting his flying lap any second now. And he beat his 109.8.
Yeah, we'll jump on board with Deck and see this lap. As we do have Parkour in the outlap as well as Rusted Bolt, who I believe might be on his in lap, so.
Yeah.
Oh no, it looks like he might be on a run lap, so we'll come back to Rusted Bolt in a moment.
Deck is up in his
As
first
Deck,
sector.
yep, Deck is setting purple sector 1, so definitely looking like a good time here.
Yeah, second sector comes out here. Oh, he's 0.3 up in the second. He could be looking at definitely P2 at this rate. He could be pushing into the top onto P1.
Oh, definitely with a purple sector 1 and 2. It'll be very, very close between the top 3 here.
There we go. Coming up to the line, DRS open, ERS flat. He takes into pole, 109.1. Fantastic that.
An absolutely flying lap, so he's picked up a lot.
Second, sorry. 0.3 of a second ahead of Bad Boy there. Fantastic lap.
Absolutely brilliant there, absolutely brilliant. So he's about 7/10 quicker than his previous, I think that is. As we jump down to Rusted Bolt now, who's jumped into the pits. As we've got Parkour, who has invalidated again, so she's still yet to set a time.
Gandalf on an outlap now as well. What else seems to be in the pit? Destroy Jax on an outlap.
Yeah, I think majority of these cars are now on their outlaps coming out for the last run. I believe the first to be setting the lap time will be Viva as he's coming through the last chicane to start his lap. just crossing the curb there, nice and tight on turn 2, keeping it on the inside line, open the wheel back out. So he does seem to be, there we go. I thought he was harvesting his ERS in, but he does seem to be using overtake now, so.
Of course, still in the pit. So Stevens still in the pit. Yeah, coming
I'll
out.
have to see what happens with Parkour, see if she comes out for one more attempt. As Viva is now round the hairpin, down the DRS straight of Sector 3. Didn't actually see whether he was up or down on his time, so we'll have to see when he crosses the line. Through the last chicane he comes. Rear wing open, battery down.
Stays 12th.
Stays 12th, yep. So I think he did improve, but not enough to change his position. So next car we've got crossing the line is Luke, who I'm not too sure if he was down or up then.
Ivy's just starting his lap as well.
Next car we've got is Jar Jar Bing to cross the line, so he's coming down the last CR straight. Very low on ERS, so he might struggle coming out this chicane here, but we'll see what time he gets when he crosses the line. Rear wing open, crossing the line.
Ivy is off in his first sector, purple. We've got Yos in sector 2.
A 1:10.6 for Jar Jar Bing, so he does improve. As we've got Simon just starting a lap as well. Mr. P just starting a lap as well. See if anyone is improving.
Ivy's 0.2 up in sector 2.
Right, so we'll have to keep an eye out for Ivy there.
Well, he's getting a nice little tow from his teammate as well. Down the back straight. Is he going to hinder him? Aviva's pulling into the pits and fine. Around the chicane. DRS rifle and battery is drained. And he goes into P2.
P2, lovely job from Ivy there. Fantastic lap. Pushing up against Bad Boy. Who is our next driver to cross the line? As Gandalf has invalidated, so he won't be setting the time, but there is a Haas just behind of Rusted Bolt, who is just coming through the last chicane. Rear wing open, battery down.
Bad Boy.
And he jumps up to 5th.
Bad Boy
Beautiful
has
time.
improved in the second sector, but it's not purple. He has improved, though he could be going into P2 here unless that's something incredibly crazy to go into P1 here. But I think Deck is definitely in P1 for the race.
Salty Stevens crossing the line. He stays 14th, unfortunately, for Salty Stevens.
Bad Boy improved, but he stays 3rd, unfortunately. But still,
William crossing the line, staying in 10th.
I think that might be it.
That might be it. Luke into the pits, as well as Jar Jar Bing. Mercedes of Ivy also into the pits. We do have a Aston Martin coming through of Deck. Is he setting a new time?
Oh, wow.
Oh, what a lap. What a lap. Deck with a 108.9. Absolutely phenomenal.
That'd be superb.
Not that anyone could have beat it now with everyone in the pit, but way to prove a point.
Exactly. He was just reiterating he is the fastest guy in qualifying.
He is very, very quick driver, so it's going to be tough for the rest of the grid, but Deck is your pole sitter for the race.
Yes, he is. And just confirm that Deck in P1, Ivy P2, Bad Boy P3, Mr. P in P4, Ross in Bolt 5, Destroyed Jack in P6, Gandalf P7, Simon P8, Parkour P9, William in P10, Jar Jar Bing in 11th, Luke in 12th, Viva in 13th, Salty Team 14th, Woody 16th and Viking Fox in 17th.
There we go. So that is your starting grid for tonight's race. There will be a 5-minute break before the race starts after qualifying, and then we will be back.
Is that any clearer? I don't know if that's...
We'll have to wait and find out. I think we should be. I'm not too sure what time to ready up, but I'm assuming we're probably not far off now, maybe a minute or so.
20:35, so it should be loaded up. Should be ready to start up anytime soon.
Brill.
Just hope that the mic's now sorted. Yeah, won't know until.
Yep, we will find out. It looks like it's going to be a dry race though, which is probably a lot of the drivers are going to be happy with that.
Yeah, definitely beats. Well, I hate racing in the rain. Can't get hold of these wet tyres at the minute.
No, definitely not. They're take a bit of getting used to, especially so early on in the game. So
Yeah.
should be ready to go any moment now. Just believe just waiting on the drivers to ready up.
Yeah. Voice mic on, yes.
Here we go. Five red lights. And off we go. Deck with a great start. Going up into turn one. Deck keeping the lead. Nice single file line going through here. Not much going on. It seems not many overtakes. There is a lot of movement in the centre though. A few different position changes which we'll pull up now. Bear with me. As I believe it's a bit glitched. It's saying Simon's in first for me there. Oh, there we go. So Bad Boy's up one place. Ivy has dropped down into third. That already seems to be starting to pull away already. Oh! The Ivy into the wall there. Someone into the wall there. It was an Alpine, I believe.
I think it might have been Bad Boy.
Yep, definitely Bad Boy dropped all the way down to 6 as Bad Boy. So after a great start coming in through the first corners, he's now dropped down to 6. Not too sure whether there was contact there or not, as that's just let Deck get away completely now. Already 2 seconds ahead coming into the start of lap 2. Lots of movement here coming through lap 1.
Viking has had a reasonable start. He's jumped up to 4th place, up to 13th now.
Brilliant start, as I do seem to be having some issues with my... There we go, it seems to be fixing itself out now, but we're saying that Simon was a minute and 15 seconds behind, so we're just having a few technical difficulties here, but hopefully it should sort itself out soon. Any battles going on at the moment?
Definitely pulled 2 seconds clear already.
Yeah, 2 seconds clear. 2.5 seconds now coming into lap 3, so looks like it's going to be easy sailing for Deck at this moment in time, unless anyone can catch up. The closest driver here at the moment is going to be Mr. P up behind Ivy. Coming up to turn 1, stays in behind. All fairly even between all the drivers currently. We'll see what tyres. So a bit of a mixed grid at the moment. Got about half on mediums, half on hards. So a lot of different strategies going on here. We'll see how it comes to the rest of the race.
But like you said, I think the closest battle we've got at the minute is Mr. P and Ivy. Although Destroyer isn't too far behind, so hopefully he'll be into the mix soon.
Yep, as the rear wing of Mr. P is open, so will he be looking to make a move on Ivy? As he's coming up very close behind.
Sorry, don't drop. We've got William and Luke down the back straight here.
Oh, side by side, coming through the chicane. As William just does back out and Luke stays ahead. Lovely defending from Luke there.
Viva picked up 3-second penalty for multiple warnings already.
Not what you want at the start of a 35 lap race, only in lap 4 at the moment, so that's going to definitely affect him with his finishing time. As I believe William now picks up a 3-second penalty as well, so that is going to affect the kick driver as well.
I've just seen a comment from Merckx in the chat. It's fairly even start, then there's Deck. And he just shot off in the distance.
Yep, already pushing on 4 seconds gap between the rest of the pack. But the rest of the grid, all within DRS train it seems, besides Simon, who is 2 seconds off Bad Boy at the moment. So there's just probably the only gap there that I can see.
It all seems to be within DRS with each other now.
Yep, as Miss P is now just 2 tenths behind Ivy. Opens up the rear wing, just a bit too far back to make a move, I think. So he's just going to stay in behind for the time being. As Salty Stevens seems to Viking Fox. Oh, Salty Stevens comes off, goes very wide over the grass.
Picked up a bit of damage on his front wing there.
Yep, so there could have been contact there, or whether it was the wall he's hit, but he's dropped down 5 places because of that. Sorry, 3 places because of that. Although he has been overtaken by Viva now, so that does make it 4. So he's definitely going to have to come in the pits and get that repaired.
We're going to be losing a lot of time now with that little front wing damage there.
Oh, absolutely, and starting on the hards as well, that's not going to be what he wants. Going to have to come into the pits and put on some mediums, and potentially now they'll have to go for the 2-stop.
I'm wondering if Mr. P and Destroyer Jack are going to work together here to get past Ivy, possibly chase down Deck.
Might be an idea, but Jack is.
I mean, they've pulled back a little bit on
out
Deck.
of DRS range, yeah.
They've pulled a little bit back on Deck. It was over nearly 4 seconds, I believe, and now it's down to 3.2. So, or is Deck just toying with them? You know, just taking it easy now. He's pulled out a gap. He knows you can do it. Just take a little couple of lap break.
Quite possibly, yeah. He could be just managing his tyres and saving it for a push in case he needs it. Or now we could probably think about doing the 1-stop if he can make the tyres last.
I mean, if he can make these tyres last, it'd be very impressive. Can be done, I guess.
Oh, definitely. Can be done. As Salty Stevens does come into the pits to change his wing, and he has gone into the mediums, so I'm assuming he'll probably want to come back on the hards maybe later on in the race, or possibly try and make the mediums last as long as possible, throw in another set later, as the gap between Ivy and Mr. P has increased a bit now. So
Bad Boy just got past Jack, just got past Track.
Oh! As he comes through the chicane, he has a slip, and now he's also lost.
We're down a couple of places.
Template on the right. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Rusted Bolt has a spin. Was that contact?
I believe there's a little bit of contact between Drac and Rusted Bolt there. Not.
So Rusted Bolt has dropped all the way down into 9th, getting overtaken by Gandalf. So you've got Bad Boy, who's probably going to come into the pits as well. Did Rusted Bolt get any damage? Is he going to need to pit? Looks like his end plate seems okay, but it's all happening at once.
Yeah, Rusted Bolt might have survived with no damage, but he's now under attack from Luke. As he, sliding around the corner there. see what he's doing.
Maybe he does have a bit of damage, but
Can't see
Luke's
anything.
very close and behind.
Oh, and William nearly got caught Luke out there.
Almost.
So we've gone from, well, not really anybody doing anything. It's everything happening in one little lap.
As Luke looks like he's going for the move around the outside. Rear wing down. Easily done. Easy move there. As Luke gets past Rusted Bolt. And William also making
Stevens.
inroads.
Stevens has had he's lost his front wing here.
Oh, crikey, that is bad.
That is not good. And at the start of the lap as well, that is even worse.
So he's going to have to do a whole lap without a wing completely. He doesn't have a left or right wing at all.
Yes.
So he's going to really struggle this lap.
He's going very slowly.
As we do have a safety car, I believe. So this is good news for some drivers who need to pit. Not so good news for Deck, as it does bring the rest of the pack right up to him now. So will we get any pit stops? Or will people stay out? We'll have to see. Or is it a virtual safety car?
I'm not sure. I can't see a safety car out at all.
I think it's just a virtual. So it might not be as... Yes, a virtual safety car. So Deck's probably feeling a bit grateful about that.
Yeah, I mean... That will definitely be happy.
He does choose to stay out. So does Ivy, Mr. P. Drac also opting to stay out as Bad Boy does come in, which makes sense with that wing damage. He's going to need to get that replaced.
And DRS is back on. Virtual safety car's away.
Oh, which is very bad timing. Is it Bad Boy that's coming in?
It is Bad Boy that's just come in, yeah. He's dropped all the way down to 14th now, 14th, 15th.
All the way down from the front to the back, not ideal for Bad Boy there at all.
That's the first virtual safety car we've had for a long time, I believe.
I believe we did have a virtual safety car on Friday, sorry, with the 100% race. But yeah, that's the first virtual safety car I've seen within the tier races. So I'm assuming it must have been.
Must have been with Stevens when he lost his front wing.
Yeah, we're completely just full wing, just sat in the middle of the track.
Well, I mean, it worked out alright for Deck. I admit he didn't lose, thankfully with the VSC, he didn't lose his 4-second lead at the front. So he's going to be quite happy with that.
No, I think he did get up to a 5-second lead, but the 4-second lead is still very comfortable for Deck, so he still can keep managing them tyres. As
he's got Mr. P close behind him. Oh, yeah, Rusted Bolt and Luke trading places again.
As Mr. P also picks up a 3-second time penalty, so quite a lot of penalties across the board already, only 10 laps in.
Yeah.
Although I do feel this track is very, very adamant for
track limits
here,
yeah.
So yeah. Let's see if I can get details of the penalties. So we've got Mr. P, Simon, Gandalf, William, Woody, Jar Jar Bing, Viva and Silky Stevens all on 3 seconds at this moment in time.
I mean, I'll tell you what, Parkour is actually, Parkour and Gandalf are actually sitting kind of pretty right now. Both on hard tyres. Parkour's, I mean, only a second and a half behind Simon, but as long as she looked after the tyres right, she could go a little bit longer. She'd probably push herself up the order a bit more.
Absolutely, and she's actually ahead of her teammate who is on the mediums, so she's definitely in a better position than her teammate right now.
As we say, that Gandalf passes her.
As we say, yeah. So I'm assuming the DRS has helped out Gandalf there get ahead. But if Rusty Bolt can maybe catch up to Parkour, they might be able to. Oh, as William does get past Luke, and Jar Jar Bing gets past Viking Fox as well.
Viking is making the
pits.
Making the stop. Going on to a fresh out hards.
His car, oh, I've got a bit of lag then. I thought he was.
He looked a bit slow going away.
Oh, he's back out, yeah. I think think that might have been just a bit of lag on our end. As the gaps, there's not many close battles again. So after the virtual safety car,
Separated them a bit, hasn't it?
much changes, yeah.
Parkour's staying in touch with Gandalf, although I think she might have just collected DRS for this back straight, but
Quite possibly, as Bad Boy does make a move on Viva, gets ahead. I mean, just look at the time difference between Ivy and Drac. I mean, Deck's well over 5 seconds now, pushing up for 6 now.
yep.
Mr. P directly behind, and then Drac 6 seconds behind. So the top 3, very completely clear of the rest of the pack.
Yeah, I mean, I think Deck's going to stay out there, I reckon, until even Ivy pits. If he pits last, Deck will just pit just after all of them.
Yeah, Deck's got a massive advantage here. He can take his time and pit when everyone else does. He doesn't need to
Thing with Deck, though,
make any rational choices.
thing with Deck, though, he's not taking it easy. He's still trying to pull out this gap. I mean, like, he's 6 and a bit seconds now above, in front of Ivy.
Yeah, so maybe Ivy's got some tyre degradation, possibly.
11 lap old tyres. Quite possible. Still staying out.
There's Mr. P. Looks like he might have been dropping a little bit there, but he's starting to catch up back to Ivy again. So, as Gandalf now getting past Simon. Ooh, very close coming through that chicane, but he does get the move done. Is Simon going to try and attack back? Parkour's not far behind either. So this could be
Woody could be looking at Bolt here. Woody going around the outside and Rusty Bolt into turn 1. Nah. Oh. They couldn't quite hold it around the outside there.
Stays in behind, so we'll jump back up to Parkour and Simon and Gandalf, as they're getting a lot closer now. Ooh! Looks like a bit of a dive from Simon there, but it has brought him right up behind the back of Gandalf.
Parkour just follow it. Oh,
Crucial. Oh!
now we have contact.
Simon coming around the outside, gets ahead of Gandalf. A beautiful move from Simon there to get ahead of Gandalf there. Through the chicane.
Gandalf will have DRS down the back straight.
Yep, so will Parkour, so will she think about a move also. Simon does look like he gets a good getaway from that hairpin. Although here comes Gandalf down the inside. Move done. Oh,
Watch Parkour. He's straight into the pits. Gandalf
straight
comes.
into the pits.
Oh,
Very interesting choice.
Parkour nearly touched the wall there with the rear tyres.
I'm just wondering why Gandalf's coming to the pits. He's on the hard tyres. He's only done 12 laps.
Sure, it can't have burned them up already.
You'd think not, but I mean, these mediums are still lasting there, about 13 laps old, so who knows?
He's still staying with Ivy. Wonder if they're just he's just gonna follow him around and maybe pit when he pits.
Quite possibly. I mean, you've got Deck just absolutely flying away now. 7 seconds gap. So he's not looking like he's willing to slow down. He's going to try and get ahead as much as possible.
So what we do have Woody right up behind Rusty Bolt here. I've got rain coming down. I think I've seen a little bit of rain here. I am! It's definitely raining.
I've seen the drop as well. Yep.
Well, I'm actually going to spice things up a little bit.
Definitely.
Woody goes down the outside.
Woody goes around it. Beautiful move.
Then again, he's on the hard side, as is Parkour up in 5th.
Yeah, as Bad Boy looks to make William into the pits as well. So
Is he
he's
going?
looking to get off the mediums now.
Is he going to put wet
We'll
on?
have to see.
No, they look like dry to me.
He's putting the hards on, so see how long that lasts. I'm guessing he couldn't stay on the mediums any longer because I mean, if it were me, I would have tried to stay on that as long as possible, see how wet it gets,
Yep.
because pretty soon he could be coming into the pits again.
So Deck just looks so comfortable in these conditions. He's loving this race.
It really
8
is.
seconds.
8 seconds now.
And Mr.
Although saying that, there is an 8-second gap between Drac and Mr. P as well.
Before Mr. P dropped
Big
out
gaps.
of DRS then, but he's just managed to stay in. Closing the gap back up again. Still the top 3 go round.
Yep, so there's, I mean,
Mhm.
obviously they're second and third a bit far off Deck, but then fourth is even further off, now 9 seconds behind, so obviously a lot of drivers struggling on their mediums now. Makes you think that some pits might be coming soon, but with the rain, it's going to make things a bit awkward as Bad Boy...
Rusty Bolt is into the pit.
We'll see what tyres Rusty Bolt opts for.
He's gone for the inters.
He has, he's taken the gamble, so...
The first one to go for the West.
Yeah, so we'll have to see how this plays out. Whether this will be a pro or a con, whether he's gambled well or whether he's just gone a bit too early. We'll have to see how them tyres last. As Mr. P now has dropped out of DRS range of Ivy. Now 1.2 seconds, so he won't get DRS on this straight.
Watch this gap between Bolt and Fox here. That starts coming down quickly. Time for the others to running in.
Yep, definitely have to watch Rusty Bolt's lap times here, because it doesn't look like it's raining. I mean, you can see the rain, but it doesn't look like the track's getting any wet. It still looks quite dry to me.
Parkour has picked up a 3-second time penalty.
Ivy has pitted now for the intermediates as well, so he's taking the gamble.
Oh, Luke, 10-second penalty for speeding in the pits. That is unfortunate
for the Red Bull driver, as he does also opt for the intermediate. So
Ivy has come out behind Parkour. Let's see how long it'll take him to get past.
as I believe William has just picked up a 3-second time penalty for track limits as well.
See what penalties we got. So it's plenty of penalties out there. And Destroyer Jack and Deck in the top 3 are the only ones without a penalty at the minute.
Yep. Our grid's looking very much like a chessboard currently.
Deck is still going around on the mediums as the P comes in. Is he going to switch over to the inters?
See, I'm assuming his teammate might follow in as well. Yeah, inters going on.
Drac
so
is still going around. Parkour's in. Oh dear, she's picked up a 10-second as well, unfortunately.
oh dear.
Yeah. Bad Boy still going around on the mediums. We've got
Interesting strategy from the McLaren. So Mr. P's coming for the intermediates. Drac was about 9 seconds behind, so plenty of time for him to pit also, but he opts to stay out.
I mean, we've got Drac, Deck, sorry, 22 seconds ahead of Drac, who is 4 seconds, but it is coming down. Ivy is closing down on Drac. I think it might be the time to switch over here.
Must be getting that way.
What will Deck do here? Coming up to the pits. He's still going round.
Stays out, so he must think it's not wet enough for the intermediates just yet, and I mean his pace probably can prove that maybe. Simon does actually get past Viva, so them intermediates are looking a lot better than the slicks right now. Viking Fox on the outside of Viva, wheel to wheel. Does he get through? Yes, he does. Viking Fox pulls ahead of Viva. And Rusted Bolt getting past Jar Jar Bing now as well on the intermediates, so I think it's very borderline on which tyres are best here. Very borderline.
I think as long as you can keep those mediums in the right temperature zone, I think you might be alright to survive. The second you drop them out though, I think you step off that line and that wall, as Mr. P collides with the wall, don't think he's picked
Has
up
he
any
got
damage.
He does, he's lost his right end plate.
Oh yes, yep.
So, not ideal after just pitting
Oh,
as well.
unfortunately, he was closing down on Bad Boy there.
Bad Boy is still yet to pit though, so that could come into advantage for Mr. P. But
Mr. P is still closing down on Bad Boy despite the end play damage.
yeah, so I think it must be wet enough for the intermediates now. Obviously, a lot more grip.
Deck's still going around on those mediums.
Although, saying that, I think Bad Boy's got damage as well. It looks like he's also missing his front right end plate. Oh no, sorry, that's just me.
We've got Deck on 19-hour Dapple tyres still going around on the mediums. Ivy and P2 on inters, but the gap has stayed at roughly 24 seconds. So Deck is doing a fantastic job in this changeable conditions here.
Absolutely. I mean, he's got a free pit stop alone there now with everyone else pitting behind me. So far, Stevens has retired.
Yeah.
Looks like he's into the wall of champions there.
Will bring out a safety car?
There we go. Is it a virtual or is it a full safety? We'll have to wait and see. I think it's only it's a full course safety car.
Yep.
So we're going to see a lot of people pitting. Salty Stevens coming in.
Perfect.
That's come out just perfect for Salty there.
Perfect for Deck. Come in, get his tyres back out. Early rush. 30-second lead, yeah, over Ivy though.
That is absolutely crazy.
I think he'll be upset about the safety car then, but I mean, is he going to pull out the same sort of lead again?
You'd only assume so, but yeah, it's worked out really well for Deck there, really well.
I'm going to assume that Destroyer Jack and Bad Boy are both going to come in to swap over those mediums for the inters.
Drac is coming in.
Bad Boy following. Mr. P also following behind.
So he's going to want to get off. He's going to want to get that wing repaired, but have a double stack. So they could have done with Drac boxing at the same time as P did. Drax put on the hards.
Destroyer Jack has put on the hearts. Well, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah, so either he's made a mistake or he feels like he still should be the slicks. Very, very interesting.
Saying that, Parkour's put on a pair of mediums as well. Do they know something we don't about this rain?
Maybe, but I mean, I'd follow the front runners who are making the overtakes on the intermediates, to be honest, but yeah, I don't know.
Definitely.
Very interesting call. Gandalf also on the medium tyres. So, are people forgetting to change the tyres, or people just opting for the slicks?
No, just watching Jar Jar being there, he looked like he was really struggling to slow down into turn 1 and 2 there.
On the hard tyres as well. Just got across the grass there as well under the safety car, so I don't think slicks were the right choice here, to be honest.
No, it's very surprising. I've got to be honest with you. I'm not too sure what is going on with him.
No, I mean, watching Jar Jar Bing now, it looks like he's got no traction whatsoever, and they're only under the safety car.
How's Parkour getting on with those mediums?
So look on Sparkle. Ooh,
That back end was snaking all over the place there.
that was almost into the wall then, I think. Very good catch there, but surely they've got to pit and put the intermediates on.
Drac still going around.
Stay out.
Viking still going around. As I said, Parkour still going.
As
What's Jar Jar going to be doing?
Williams now back into the pits after pitting the lap before.
Jar Jar still going round. Gandalf, you coming in for a pit? No.
So
Wow.
interesting.
It's
William has gone out. He's pitted for intermediates, gone out for a lap, and then come back in and put on mediums.
I mean, if he can get it round, I mean, Williams just gone straight off.
Straight into the grass. Interesting strategy calls here from a lot of the drivers here.
I mean, surely, I just don't know how they're going to keep the temperatures in the tyres. Destroyed track. He's still happy with his hearts. Then you got another lap of the safety car here.
Yeah, I mean a lot of the grid's still got massive splits. I mean you've got 15 seconds between Jar Jar Bing and Viva there in 11th, so we'll have to wait for all of these to catch up. I mean, look how far back some of these drivers are.
Luke and Soul's team was just trying to round the hairpin onto the back straight.
As Deck is now coming through sector 2.
I reckon the safety car could be out for maybe 1 or 2 more laps here. Unless they do their
Definitely think so.
do the wonderful safety car in this lap with you, half the drivers with you. And looking hard to control his car into turn 1 and 2 here, for Gandalf, but he's kept it on the road.
Which is the
Safety
start
car
of
is
this.
in this lap.
That is a very silly call.
So, Luke
Very silly call.
still in sector 1, and we got Deck on the back straight.
There's about 5 drivers still coming through sector 1 now into sector 2. And the safety car's in.
Yeah.
Not to mention the big gap
Parkour.
just behind as well, Parkour and Viva. About
Beat.
6.
Oh, what's
They
going
are
on here?
catching up.
Thought he was on the other side of the road. Did he lose it a bit there? He's gone in. He's straight into the pits. Did he pick up some damage?
There's cars all over the place here, sliding off the track, coming into turn 1.
Woody has put on a pair of mediums. The rain easing off? Doesn't look like it to me.
No, especially with all this sliding going on. Deck already out. Deck already past a second in front of Ivy. Almost 1.5 seconds now. Bad Boy 1 second behind Ivy. There's already massive gaps already for the front 4.
But Deck on 3-lap hold Intons, and you got Ivy 7-lap hold.
Mr. P getting past Viking Fox on the 13-lap-old hard tyres.
13-year-old tyres, yeah. They may as well
really
be
old
wet,
tyres.
you know what I mean?
Might as well be. Yep.
I don't see how they're staying out. I mean, I'll give them credit where credit's due. They're doing a fantastic job of keeping on the black stuff here, but
As Rusted Bolt now takes on track. 8-lap-old intermediates, easily getting past the hard tyres there. Bad Boy picking up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. DRS enabled, so it must be drying. That's why. Why the drivers gambling for the slicks.
That is interesting now. As we've got
Mr. P gets in front of his teammate on the intermediates.
We've got William, Gandalf, and Luke, all 3 down the back straight.
Simon also picking up a time penalty now. Whether that's his first or not, I'm not too sure. But there's plenty of penalties going around at this moment. Viking Fox getting past Woody there. And Woody fighting it back, taking the place back. So Viking Fox has to stay behind for the time being.
Deck's still pulling out a lead alive now, 2.5 seconds. 10 laps to go. I mean, I don't want to say it, but I think Deck's got this one very much in the bag. Anything can happen.
The gap is already pulled within
Nearly 3 seconds now.
2 laps, yeah.
The closest
Well,
battle
King's
we
gonna
seem
catch
to
Deck.
have right now is between Woody and Viking, I think. Everybody else is.
On board for the time being, unless anything else changes.
We've got Luke
Simon in the pits.
Luke and Gandalf. I think Gandalf might be pulling away from Luke now on those mediums.
So we've got a few. Mr. P has now come in, put his mediums on for the intermediate. So yeah, it looks like we've had a change of compound again. It looks like it's dry. I mean, the rain has stopped, and it does look fairly dry in a lot of areas of the track. So we're going to see a lot of pit stops, and people are just going to try and hold out on these intermediates. We'll have to see. A lot of changing over here. I think there's a lot of pit stops.
We've got Bad Boy is right on the back of Ivy here, and did they say earlier that DRS was enabled?
DRS has been enabled, so we will get DRS coming into this last straight off sector 3.
He's pushing him round the hairpin there.
Really pushing it. Ivy just saving his battery, I'm assuming, for the straight to try and defend.
DRS is opened. Who's going to be jumping into the pits at the top 4? Both of these go straight. All of them.
Both. Rusty Bolt, yep, as well. So
I'll tell you what,
in.
Destroyer Jack might have pulled out a blinder here. He's gone straight to P1.
Straight to P1, and he's not that far behind, so he's going to have a good few seconds advantage here.
Oh, he's going to be behind. What can Deck do in the last 7 or 8 laps?
As Simon comes round turn, just getting very close to Bad Boy there.
Ooh.
Bad Boy does stay ahead.
Deck has a 6-second gap to Destroyer Jack. I mean, with the speed Deck has been doing this for the win. Sorry, just saying in the chat there, Track could be on for a win here. You're right, definitely could be, but Deck has had some pace in this race.
So, I mean, Drax hards are only 6 laps old, so if there's any time to push, it'll be now.
Yep. We're already under 5 seconds.
Already dropping under 5 seconds, although Ivy's on the mediums behind, so will he maybe potentially be able to catch up as well?
Gonna be
Deck looks like he's trying to still get a bit of heat into them tyres, so with them only being 1 lap old, he's probably still quite cold now. He's going to have to get some heat in before he can get back to racing, so Drac might be an advantage here. If he can keep that gap as high as possible until he gets some tyres warm, he might have a chance at a win for Drac.
Let's have a quick look at the penalties here. Top 3 all clear of penalties. We have Bad Boy and Simon 4th and 5th on 6 seconds. Mr. P on 3. So I think, look at that, he might jump above both of them. Rusted Bolt, he's having a nice clean race so far as well. Hardcore on 3-second penalties. Woody unfortunately had a 12 seconds of penalties.
That is very unfortunate for Woody there.
We've got Viking
As Deck has now cut the gap down to 4.8, so he's already dropped over a second within 1 lap. So this is going to look a bit tough for Drac here. Still with 7 laps to go.
Is Drac just sort of conserving his tyres?
As Woody makes a move on
Ivy
parkour.
puts the fastest lap in at 1:12.5.
So Ivy could also be in contention here if Jack can even hold Deck up for a little bit. Might give Ivy the opportunity to also make a move as well.
Gandalf pits on a 3-second penalty now as well. Just watching this
Gandalf
lap.
now in 13th, closing in for 12th on William.
Just watching this lap from deck. He's not made any inways on track. It's still around 4.5 seconds of that. As I say that, it drops below.
Yeah, as we now have Mr. P just 4 tenths behind Simon. Both on the same compound, same old tyres, so he's going to have the DRS coming down this last straight. He gets much better traction coming through that hairpin. Almost side by side before the DRS opens, there we go. Mr. P making the move on Simon.
Viking
and also
Fox.
getting the advantage of DRS after the overtake.
We've got Viking Fox on parkour, going around the outside into the final corner. Oh, legit, like, Ivy puts in another fastest lap. Oh, deck is now below 4 seconds.
Yep, definitely making inroads there.
Ivy picks
up a time penalty and Bad Boy as well. So, could.
Ivy
I mean, what's the penalty situation between 3rd, 4th and 5th?
Ivy is sitting on 3 seconds, Bad Boy on 9, and Mr. P on 3. So Mr. P would definitely go. Oh no, I'm not sure. As I say, he's over 3 seconds behind Bad Boy, but Bad Boy will drop down below Mr. P.
And also behind Simon as well, so that would put.
Although Simon had 9 seconds of penalty as well.
Okay. There's going to be a lot of movement coming towards the finish line here.
The deck is now under 3 seconds. 5 laps to go.
Oh no! As we've got Woody in the wall.
Deck
like he's had a spin coming out of that last hairpin there.
Deck is putting the fastest lap.
He's down the road. He's making moves. As now William gets past Woody as well, and Gandalf as well. I'm assuming he's going to have to. Oh. I think Woody's just going to go to the end with his missing end plate, as there's only 4 laps left. He's just going to try and hold out and see how far he can get.
Deck will catch track by the end of the 33rd lap here.
Right, so keep an eye out for that battle when it comes. Closest battle we've got at the minute, I believe, is going to be Rusted Bolt behind Viking Fox. Just coming up to the hairpin now. Directly behind there.
You a track, and you've got Deck chasing you down like this. What are you thinking? What can you do?
Well, if it was me, I'd probably need to change my underpants afterwards. But as Rusty Bolt makes the move on Simon, gets ahead. DRS helping him down that straight, makes the move.
Deck within a second
now. Within a second. Also setting, was that the fastest lap as well?
I think it was. Quick check on that one.
This is not what Drac wants.
Fastest
Especially with Deck on the 6 laps, younger tyres.
Yeah, Deck has put a 1 minute 12.3. It's holding his in with half a second of drag now.
As we've got yellow flags just coming through the last straight. Looks like Gandalf might have made a mistake as he's dropped now down behind Woody and Jar Jar Bing, as well as picking up a penalty. So Gandalf having a little bit of a moment there, unfortunately.
Woody is on the back of William.
Yeah, as here we go, as we come down the last DRS straight. Deck directly behind, 3 tenths behind Drac. Goes for the inside. Side by side, oh no, he gets through. So that is Deck up into first.
He's on another level, isn't he?
He really is.
What was the gap when he came out? 6 seconds behind? With
I think it was about 7 seconds, wasn't it?
7 seconds behind with 8 laps remaining. And within 2 laps, well, sorry, within the last 2 laps, he has absolutely destroyed that.
He has. Unfortunately, this time round, Destroyer has been destroyed. I'll have to settle for 2nd place, which is still an absolutely great showing from the McLaren. As earlier, we was a bit confused as to why he's picking the slicks, but
he knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing.
And Ivy is now within a second of Drac, and Drac I think might have just dropped out of DRS on deck there.
He has, yeah, unfortunately. So Ivy will take him ahead, but he does have the penalty, as well as the 3 drivers behind. So
Gandalf has retired from the
still be
session,
up for
unfortunately.
so yeah, that mistake was costly for Gandalf, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, Drac still looks like he's in contention for P2 with penalties of the drivers behind him. So
and Drac did have DRS as well. He just stayed in that.
Ivy's now set the fastest lap. So if he can get past, I mean, I think it's probably too late now. But if he can get past Drac, he'd be the one to maybe challenge Deck on their medium tyres.
He had another 5 laps on.
Have
a little challenge for Deck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ivy opens DRS. He's going to conserve his battery here just for the back straight.
Yeah, I think what Ivy will need to want to do here is, I mean, how many?
3 seconds to penalties.
3 seconds, so he's gonna want to try and get past Drac as quickly as possible, and then try and get down the road. But I mean, Drac's only 2 seconds behind Deck, so it's gonna be difficult.
Is it possible to pull 3 seconds out on someone in the last lap? I think we're going to find out.
Yep, as Ivy does take the lead, not the lead, sorry, he gets ahead of Drac, and is only 1.2 seconds behind Deck, so something happened to Deck. Because Deck was pushing...
He was 2.5
seconds a second, yeah. So Deck had a little slip, can't Ivy get into the DRS and maybe get past me? I mean, it won't matter with his penalty, but...
Nice to have a win on the track.
Yeah, and it might help Ivy even push for getting P2 with his penalty.
1.2. It's possible.
It's possible.
3-second penalty for William there. And bad boy now.
As here we come now through the hairpin down the last straight. Our final lap of this race.
Yeah. But
I feel like there's going to be a lot of movement here.
Deck has had this under control the entire time. Even with Drac's wonderful strategy, he has just had an outstanding race.
Yeah, as he crosses the line, taking P1. Ivy crossed the line P2, but because of his penalties, drops down to 3rd. Drac taking P2. Bad Boy crossing the line in P4, does drop down because of his penalties. And Rusted Bolt actually gets P4. Mr. P down to P5. Bad Boy P6. Simon P7. Viking Fox P8. Viva just getting past Parkour in the end there, taking P9. Parkour taking P10. Oh! As William and Woody decide to wipe themselves out over the finish line. Jar Jar Bing taking P11. Up, just got wing parts flying all over the place.
Just as well as the final lap then. That was a beautiful race to watch.
Very, very interesting race to watch, I will give you that. Taking, I think it's a second or third win this season so far. We're 4 races in.
I'm not sure how many, definitely 2, I'm sure for that.
So I believe that will be Deck taking championship lead for Tier 1. That's where the celebrations here. But absolutely fantastic. Fantastic ride from Drac as well.
Indeed, that was a great race by everybody, I believe, there. As the celebrations will continue.
This is the grid for the race here. This is your finishing positions. Deck in P1, Drac in P2, Ivy P3, Bolt P4, Poe in P5, Bad Boy P6, Simon P7, Viking Fox P8, Viva P9, and Parkour finishing the top 10 there.
Well, I don't know about you, but I might have to sit down after that one.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think a stiff drink is definitely needed.
Definitely.
Especially for some of the other drivers as well, I would assume.
I'm sure he'll be drinking a lot.
I would be too. I would be too. But that is your round 4 Tier 1 race for Canada. Anything else you'd like to add, Iron Shin?
Well, I'm still getting over everything that happened in there.
Yeah, there was a lot that went on. I mean, even from the first couple of laps.
Yeah.
What,
Well,
who
just
was
want.
your driver of the day?
I mean, I want to say obviously Deck, but I'd like to say Destroyer Jack there for the strategy call, going on to them hards at the end,
Yeah,
and just
absolutely.
timed it to perfection. It was just unfortunate. It was Deck he was racing against, really.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Definitely, definitely a fantastic drive from Drac there. I would agree. I think driver of the day for me was definitely Drac. So well done to Deck for the win, and well done to Drac for our driver of the day.
Yep.
That's all. Thank you very much. Hope you all enjoyed watching, and we'll see you
Apologies.
tomorrow. For oh,
Apologies for the
sorry, go
mic
on.
work.
That's hopefully we'll get that sorted for next week.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll see you all tomorrow for the Tier 2 race, which
In Spain, I
um,
believe.
Spain. So we'll see you all tomorrow for Tier 2 at Spain.
Good night and have a lovely evening.